Now to the deadly flu outbreak and new information for parents. Health officials are asking you to keep your kids at home if they're showing flu symptoms. And they're asking schools to keep a close eye on those attendance numbers. Our TV6 reporter Tanya Spencer is live outside our Monument Circle studio with what all Marion County schools are doing starting today. Right, Tanya?
That's right, Erica. The Marion County Health Department has asked all schools across the county to send them daily reports of absence rates starting today. They say there's no reason for concern right now, but they just want to stay ahead of any potential problem, especially since this year's flu strain seems to be so strong.
Good afternoon, IPS School 27.
At IPS School 27, they pride themselves on their excellent attendance rate. But this flu season, they are actively looking for sick kids, and they won't hesitate to send them home. In fact, Dad, Michael Spear, was immediately called when his 8-year-old started feeling bad at school.
I was at work, and we just got a call that Jackson had to come home to he was in the nurse here and just was sick and tummy and was feeling a little bit warm and needed to get picked up.
We are proactively watching. If we see students who are exhibiting any of the symptoms of the flu, we are immediately referring them to our Learning Well nurse who works here at our school, and we contact parents to let them know.
It's something the Marion County Health Department has asked all schools to do.
We will also be requesting of the schools systems to give us daily absenteeism rates of their children so that we can monitor that very carefully in terms of any possibilities where we may need to close school systems.
Schools aren't even close to having to do that at this point, but parents, like Jackson's dad, are glad to see they're being proactive. So what do you think of them monitoring closely and making sure they make that call to send the kids home if they're looking sick so it doesn't spread? What do you think of them doing
I
that?
appreciate them doing that. There was 2 other kids in there that were sick right now, too. So, yeah, no, I appreciate them doing that. I got down here as soon as I could.
Now, there are also 2 other respiratory viruses going around right now that look very similar to the flu in addition to the flu. So a lot of germs to worry about, and that's why schools are teaching their students, especially now, to wash their hands real well, not to touch their face, and also, Erica, to do what they call the superhero cough. That's, of course, coughing into your elbow to keep germs from spreading.
I've seen a lot of people do that. Tanya, has the health department ever closed any schools before?
Actually, they have had to once before, back in 2009. You might remember during the H1N1 pandemic, the health department ordered 2 schools be closed very briefly, just for a day or 2. And this was at the very beginning of that outbreak when they didn't know a whole lot about the strain, so they were just being extra cautious. There was only 1 sick child at each of those schools.
All right, Tanya Spencer reporting live downtown. Thank you, Tanya.